Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich Norway. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we have now gotten these guys to be completely surrounded, and hopefully we can just kind of destroy all of them. And when they're all dead, a lot of international troops are going to be free to kind of deploy in other locations. Of course, we got these guys over here. Portugal decided to land some troops. I'm upset that they've landed troops at all. Well, you know, what can you do? Sometimes it just happens. You are bonus of rocket technology, which is kind of complete garbage. Tactical bombers being cheaper? Absolutely, let's go. No, it's a designer becomes available. It's actually not just free. Land, you know, 2 times 2 land doctrine seems okay as well. So we've gotten you surrounded. We're about to take Mamlo, so that should be, hopefully, you guys just not having any ports anymore, which is nice. And you guys, like, you probably have... You have low supply. I mean, you should be dead eventually, for sure. We just gotta slowly whittle these guys down. And, of course, I don't like this at all. I don't like how you've been making some progress in the worst possible locations. But, you know, what can you do about it, I guess? Well, we're close to linking this border up. If we can actually link it, like, through the middle right here, that still works out quite well. We're at 91 here. You guys move up towards the north. You fight against you. We're at 82 on that fight. You come down here as well. So we can link this up. Germany's defeat, I would say, it's basically all but guaranteed at that point. You guys move up towards the north. You hold position. And for the most part, you're all doing fantastic work. And I greatly appreciate it. I don't appreciate any of these people. You left. Okay, fantastic. That works out well for me. Of course, there's still going to be more naval invasions, which is unfortunate. Because you need to get here, and then you need to move your way down towards the south. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're making some progress for sure. Here at 79. I can see there are some troops trying to move in. We got to attack to at least try to buy some time here. Can I force attack? I can, and I'm going to do it to get the attack bonus. You are a direct connection, so if we can push here at 71, and just like that, we've gotten another little victory here. And I honestly think all of you just move to this border. Because this is now completely... It's not encircled because they do still have a port over here. But for the most part, we have at least unified our alliance. The Austrians still worry me a great deal. But I guess that's not a huge surprise. I can make some progress in these little battles as well. You're doing an okay job. You're doing okay as well. Okay, honestly, we're doing so much better than I would have expected otherwise. Japan is making progress in a bunch of territory, which is nice. And what are you guys doing? You're really not doing too much else. You don't have a commander. So we should at least put somebody in charge here. Where are you going? Be there in 1 hour, so we're going to take the port from you. We get another surround. And can you just fight this guy? You can. Okay. That seems more than acceptable. So you guys need a battle plan. Your battle plan really should just be pushing your way towards Berlin. Again, the Austrians have a large army. So it's something we definitely have to be aware of. How are you guys doing by down here? You have taken Tunis. And I feel like the French Republic... Wait, we're not worth the Austrians? We are worth the Austrians. We didn't get a pop-up for that, which is unfortunate. Because you're such a big faction. Ah! Okay. So, of course, not the ideal situation. Rally public support. I mean, Austria... I hate that you're here, for sure. But once we clean up these smaller little fronts, hopefully that kind of balances things out somewhat. It's just that you're such a problem for us. Oh yeah, if you're going to go to a port, we can't let you do that. Absolutely not. Greece is being called into the war now. You guys need to be pushing. You need to be pushing. You need to be pushing. Everybody needs to be making progress. I'm still very, very worried about what the Austrians are going to do. But I mean, I guess Austria isn't like that much of a threat. I'm just thinking, because as soon as this is cleaned up, which it should be on its way soon, because it is separate from the capital. We have taken Dusseldorf. How close is Germany to capitulating? France is about like 33% of the way there. You got 68%. So we're really not making the gains I feel like we need. And I don't think Ukraine or Ruthenia is ever going to get involved in a war whatsoever, which is a grave disappointment. But also, what can you do about that? You're taking some heavy losses. Yeah, you're taking very heavy loss. I think you're actually trying to mobilize your way out. Yeah, that's got to be what they're doing. But at the same time, like, what can I do to kill the Germans faster? Because again, I have like no manpower. I have 2,000 in reserve, which really is not a lot to get anything done. Liberia is declared war in France. I mean, that's good just because it gives you, I guess, another front. So, you know, I'll take it. Let's try to think. Austria. You do you have military access through Germany? You do. I think that basically only hurts us. Let me just see. Got some men moving in here. If you can kind of cut them off so we can take a massive, just massive German casualties. We're at 3.2 million there. But France has already taken a lot. Austria's only at 3,000 dead. Which is less than ideal. Who are you? You're the Reichspakt as well. The Kaiser is dead. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure that makes absolutely no difference in game. You have like no strength. You're horrible. I'm trying to think. Leipzig, Berlin, Dresden, Breslau, probably like Danzig, Coenberg. Like we need a handful of cities here for sure. I'm trying to think. Because you're basically the only front you'll be fighting on. Like, the fact that you're actually pushing your way back out is absolutely insane to me. That essentially never actually happens. We have you here. I can put you onto the Austrian border. I'm looking at this. Not that. How many Austrian troops are there? Probably like 40. No, 50 divisions. So that's potential. That's at least half of your army. Right? Yeah, it's at least half, if not the entirety of your entire armed forces. Yeah, let's see if we can clean up this pocket. You guys move to here. You guys need to move to Magdeburg. If we can, I guess we're going to fly all of our planes to fight in the region that we're actually fighting in. Our allies, as much as it would be nice to give them some air superiority and some air support, we'll just keep things as they are. Like, I'm thinking Austria, luckily they joined probably a little bit too late to get too much done here. Poland has 321. I mean, at least they joined after the Unified, which is probably significantly better for them. Less than great for us. You're retreating, so we're going to send one militia into that province. We want to get across this river. if at all possible. And it looks like it's going to be like at least 2 points of attack. And we can actually get through both of those. So we'll keep you guys here. You'll push through here quite nicely. Like, we are almost in, we are almost in Berlin. So if we can take Berlin, that would be nice. It's definitely a prize to be won. What are you guys doing? You're really not doing much. So you're going to try to push your way across the river as well. Two Sicilies is halfway dead. Once Two Sicilies is completely dead, it will allow the Italians, or yeah, the Italians to at least put all their troops onto the northern river. We'll follow this one Portuguese troop. And actually, if you want to push your way to Rostock as well, just kind of split Germany and just into more like separate chunks. We're trying to push our way to Berlin. The AI stubbornly is not allowing us to do this. But Central America has capitulated, so we're going to give that, of course, to Mexico. If you can find it in the list. It's got to be in here somewhere. No? No, it's right. It was the second in the list. Okay, well, there you go, Mexico. You can have that territory. The CSA actually looks like they're losing ground, which is blowing my mind. I don't know how that's possible. It's actually stunning. That could be the case. Okay, so I guess for now, you hold position. You guys move up towards the north. Again, we split you off from the rest of Germany. It just makes our job slightly easier. Austria trying to push their way into the mountains absolutely is never going to work. But they can definitely keep trying. We have 212 political power. Well, you might as well get a submarine boost. Even though I don't think we're building submarines. What are we even building? Is it just convoys? No, we're building submarines as well. I think we're in an okay spot. There are a lot of enemy forces in this region, but it's honestly not too big of a deal. Especially since we've cleaned up so much of this territory here. But I think the AI has just abandoned this northern region, which is just beautiful for us. So when Hamburg falls, that is another 40 victory point city. Berlin is 50 victory points. So, of course, we want to take that ASAP. You move down here. Yeah, so something like this. Berlin, it would be nice if you were just to give up. Because you're at 47%. Now Hamburg has fallen. Just actually move your way straight up to the top of the canal. Take Lübeck. Take here. And the canal maybe would give us maybe enough like superiority to not have to deal with Berlin has fallen. And that gets you down to 36%. There's still a lot of victory points we need. The only reason Austria is even a threat is because we're still fighting the Germans. Like, as soon as Germany gives up, you guys are done for. You're gonna take... Yeah, so do something like this. We now have Berlin. Leipzig is over here. Dresden's were 25. We don't have Munich. It's another 30 victory point city. Again, we don't need to get them down below, what is it? 10%, because there's going to be an event to fire off anyways. So let's send you to Stettin. Take more of these port provinces. You are a 1 victory point city. Which isn't, like, super impressive, but it's still something, you know? What are you? Probably also 1 victory point? Yes. But I will still absolutely take it. So we have Nuremberg. I mean, Leipzig's worth a decent amount. Russia... really, I don't think has been pulling their weight at all. I mean, they're definitely helping out. There's no denying that they are doing some good work. Just by just distracting Germany for as long as they have is good enough, I think. They're 55-43. Austria has taken 60,000 casualties, which really is not that many. Like, I would say it's, in fact, quite low. But that region has now been completely acquired, which is nice. Denmark, luckily, is not in the war. For their own good, I would say. I would like to take Munich because it's worth 30. At this point, we're kind of just rushing down victory points. You're worth 3. So go here, here, and there. Take Leipzig. Sten is worth 4 points. So it's not nothing. And most of this area near Poland, I don't know how important it really is. I mean, let me see. Because we got... you were 25, 4, 10, 15. I mean, there's some big victory points over there. For sure. I want you. The one guy who is not moving in the stack. I know you're here. Yeah, you fight these guys. Leipzig will fall. Liberia's been killed, but you know I'm sure they provide at least some resistance. Even if it was just, you know, kind of like a token resistance. You make your way down to here. None of this really matters too much. Canada is currently at still way more divisions than you would actually expect. I feel like they would have lost a lot at this point. Do I push my way towards Boston? Or not Boston, yeah, towards Bohemia. Maybe. You're going to march straight to Dresden. Will we get this to work? The answer is maybe. And maybe is good enough. I mean, Dresden should fall. I don't think we're going to be able to beat us there. The collapse of the Reichspakt. Okay, peace conferences are being in effect. Morocco. Half all people are no longer in the war. Who are we still at war with? We're still at war. We're not at war with German government in exile. We're not at war with anybody over here anymore. Still at war with Germany. Not at war with Morocco. Brazil was like a separate case entirely. But are they like capitulated? Yeah. No, we're still gonna get actually down to 10% maybe? I'm not too sure. But we are going to pass. Russia, what is your territorial gains? Of course, it's going to be Finland. It is going to be the Baltic Duchy and Lithuania. Of course, that is all clearly Russian territory. They fought hard for that. Aside from that, Britain is going to have the Netherlands. No, it's going to have Ireland. We'll save that. Pass. France definitely gets Wallonia. And I'm thinking, do they get the Dutch? I think they can have the South. That can all be French. The northern part can be British. I think those all make decent amount of sense. We've taken Leipzig. Again, Germany is now at 25 out of 100. Do I need to actually fully capitulate them? No, okay. I didn't think so. So what is the occupational zones going to be? Well, for one, France is going to at least occupy the Rhineland. Well, let's at least figure out what Russia has first. Like, Russia, the thing with Russia is they didn't really take that much territory. They can have, like, this region here. It's worth way too much, because, again, Russia didn't actually fight for most of this land. So even me giving it to them, it's more of like, you know, congratulations for... I'm sure killing enough Germans to warrant it. We'll give them that region. I mean, I can just take the rest for myself. I'm trying to remember what the actual borders are of the, like the satellite states you can make. So that can be the British zone. This can be the French zone. And the rest will be the Norwegian zone. Pass. I guess I'll take all states, even though it doesn't make any sense anymore, but okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know what happened there. Japan can have Germany's Asia. I will resolve this in but a mere moment. Okay, let's just pause the game for a second. Open up straight transfer tool. I don't know why it did the event twice. I'm a little bit confused by that. Control Z is the faster way to do this. So we'll give you to Russia. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. That is the French occupational zone. Actually, nah, they gotta have a little bit more than that for sure. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. That's the French occupational zone. That is the British occupational zone. And this is our occupational zone. There we go. Fantastic. But I think with the defeat of Germany, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks, everybody, for watching. My name is Ansem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.